Nevada hosts a Democratic presidential debate tonight ahead of their caucuses this Saturday. And tonight's debate will be the first with candidate Mike Bloomberg after he made a big jump in the polls this week. Here to talk about this is Brian Ruddle with the Travis County GOP and Tara Pohlmeyer with Progress Texas. Tara, how do you think Mike Bloomberg is going to do tonight?
We're looking for a lot when it comes to Mike Bloomberg today. This is his first time on the debate stage, and up until this point, he has been able to control his message when it comes to voters across the country. Whether it's his ads or whether it's, what he's talking about on social media, this is the first really big test for his candidacy, and I'm looking for him to talk about issues that we haven't heard a lot about from him quite yet. Those like healthcare, immigration reform, abortion access, all of the things that are progressive values that Texans hold near and dear. We will see tonight too, I think, since he's the new kid on the block, some of the candidates will get their points in against him, but that's a calculated risk they'll have to take, because every time they approach him or mention him, he'll get a chance to respond, giving him some more airtime. So there's a lot we're watching for tonight, and even though he's the new kid on the block, he is not the leader in the polls, so he won't be the only person we'll be talking about tomorrow. Okay.
Brian, how do you think Bloomberg is going to do?
Well, welcome to the Democratic debates. He'll be treated like a human piñata out there tonight. Like Tara said, he's been able to control his message from the very beginning. He has not really had to face scrutiny for his past points of view, such as the stop and frisk, where he seemingly has just started to have to address that issue. I feel a lot of the candidates are going to really expose that tonight. Elizabeth Warren took some shots at Mike Bloomberg today, calling him an egomaniac billionaire. So I think that the attacks are going to come fast and heavy. We have seen on the Democrat side a real hard time to define the center lane for the race, finding somebody to go after Bernie Sanders. And Mike Bloomberg willing to spend hundreds of millions of dollars of his own money. I'm not sure it's going to get it done. We have yet to see how he's going to do with his field operation, and really, is he going to get people to the polls? It's not just about where you stand, what percentages you're at. It's about how many people are going to show up and caucus for you on Saturday.
What about his strengths and weaknesses, Tara? Where is he going to be strong? I mean, is he a good debater? Is he a bad debater? And what are his weaknesses going to be?
Absolutely. Mike Bloomberg has been on a debate stage before. This is not his first rodeo. And so I do think that he's not someone to underestimate when it comes to the debate stage. However, the question remains, is it enough to dump billions of dollars into a presidential race to win the nomination? And the answer to that is no. Really, Mike, if he wants to come out of tonight unscathed, has to connect with voters across the country, and that includes here in Texas. We're in the middle of early voting. Texas voters are already making their choices when it comes to this nomination. And really, right before Election Day, we know that Texas is the biggest battleground state in the nation. The path to the White House runs right through Texas, and these candidates will have to talk to those Texas values moving forward from tonight.
Okay, real quickly, Brian, which other candidate out there does Bloomberg really threaten?
Well, the first choice is obviously Biden. Biden and Bloomberg have really been fighting over many of the similar voters. Biden really needs to have a strong showing in South Carolina as well as Nevada. He really needs to turn around his message, and Bloomberg really threatens that. We obviously need to also see, is the momentum from Amy Klobuchar, is it transferable into other states? Is Pete Buttigieg able to really move across and compete in non-diverse states?
All righty. Okay. Well, Mike Bloomberg is in for tonight, and we'll all see. Brian, Tara, thank you both very much.
Thank you.